What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mode IJ. It's been a while since we've been live, and we got 37 days left before the copyright strike is removed from the channel. But today is a Monday Mistakes, and I mistakenly watched this movie called Highest to Lowest, or should I say lowest to highest, or should I say mid to mid, or should I say why the hell did I watch this movie? But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna spitball this. Pause on the spitball, but we're gonna go ahead and do that because that's what it feels like was going on in the writer's room when they was writing this film. I was like, what am I watching? I wasted 2 hours and 13 minutes of my lifetime with my parents. I can't get that time back. We watched it. My mama said, son, when we get back, I want to watch that Denzel movie. I said, Mama, we gonna watch that movie when we get back. We watched that movie last night. My mama went to sleep. She was snoring. My dad was playing cards on his phone. And I'm sitting there like, I got work in the morning. What the hell did I watch? Denzel Washington was doing Spike Lee a favor. I was wondering what the heck is this? Now we love Denzel, but they dumbed it. We've never seen Denzel play a dumbed down character, and it was hard to watch. And I said, wait a damn minute. This ain't the Denzel. This ain't Equalizer. This ain't The Inside Job. This ain't Pelham 1, 2, 3. This ain't Man on Fire. This ain't Training Day. This ain't Denzel. This is Dominique Washington. Who is this guy? This isn't the Denzel that we know. And I'm looking at Spike Lee like, you Nick fans are, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You threw in all that motherfucking Boston sucks, Knicks, and you niggas got kicked out the playoffs just like this movie should get kicked off of Apple TV. What the fuck were we watching last night? What is this shit? I could have wrote this. We've seen Tubi movies better than this. I'm talking big time snoring. No one could act. Denzel, I'm thinking, okay, starting off strong, but then we going all over the place. Denzel owns a record label, guys. His name is David King. David King owns Stacking Records. It's a record label that was the shit in 2003, 2004. It ain't shit in 24. And I guess he's trying to get the relevance back, sell the company, but still be in charge of the company, and Rat Records down the street is the competition, and he got to take out a loan, and there's a kid that's missing that gets kidnapped, but it's the wrong kid. They trying to kidnap his kid, and we gonna go all the way down the rabbit hole. And let me tell you something. This movie should not have been made. This movie should not have seen the light of day. This is one of those movies when the writer strike was going on. This is one of those you just throw in under there. Like, man, we had a movie, but it didn't drop. I will be honest with you. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. This is my channel. If you feel away, start your channel. We'll go over there and listen to it, and I'll tune in. But over here, I got to tell y'all, I did not like this movie. And I'm a Denzel fan, but the wife couldn't. Oh, my baby. I need my son here right now. I said, what the fuck is going on? What is this shit? Why did they make this? I don't give a fuck about what's going on in the music industry. You niggas didn't give me a record deal. Fuck the music industry. The last time I checked, Rat Williams, Young Thug is snitching on everything. Aubrey's in court telling on everything. I don't give a fuck. We didn't learn anything. There was a... All right, let me give you an overview. My name is Mo J. What we're going to do is just talk about this film called Highest to Lowest. It's a Spike Lee production, A24. It's starring Denzel Washington, who is David King, who is the CEO, board member of Stacking Hits Records. Now, Stacking Hits Records ain't stacked a hit since goddamn 06, if that. And he's thinking about selling it. And he's doing his thing. He has a family, a beautiful wife, a young son by the name of, what's his name, Kyle? Or it's Kyle, the other boy, Trey. Trey is his son's name. Trey's the next big thing. Trey's tricking off. He's telling his dad to listen to women's music because he's trying to go on dates with them. They go play basketball for that nigga Rick Fox. You know, the nigga curly hair, pretty boy nigga that used to play for the Lakers. He was dating Tasha Mack on what's the damn movie? I mean, the TV show called Football Thing. You know what I'm talking about? This was a terrible movie. Then he had a homeboy. What was his name? Philip? I don't even remember this homeboy's name is. Matter of fact, let me pull up the cast. Shout out to them, man. Y'all get paid. But let me see. Highest to lowest. I forgot the name of the highest to lowest cast. His homeboy was Paul. Yeah, Paul Christopher. Yeah, The Game. There you go. So you had the traditional Spike Lee, you know, the niggas sitting there and they got him on like a cart, they pushing him through and stuff. We had that. We got ASAP Rocky. The premise of this film, there's a little bit about like the music industry, but it primarily is focusing on a kidnapping that takes place. Now, there's a kidnapping that takes place. David King has a son by the name of Trey, and his godson is his best friend, which is Paul's son. And they both go hoop, and they hooping for Rick Fox. They end up getting kidnapped. Well, it was supposed to be Trey that was kidnapped. Now, Trey, again, that is David King's son. He was supposed to be kidnapped and held for ransom, but they kidnapped the wrong nigga because he had a green headband, which was actually the other boy, Kyle's headband, but he was wearing it and Kyle took it off. So people thought that Trey was the one with the headband. Trey doesn't get kidnapped. Trey's just missing for a little bit. So now it's mass hysteria. They call the police, and out of nowhere, 55 cars show up to the penthouse because David King is living large. Now, there's a lot of other shit going on, but I'm just going to give you the premise of the film, and it will dive back into the back alleys that are dealing with like the music and, well, not really necessarily the music, but more of the music company. But anyway, let's get back to this kidnapping. The assistant Paul's kid gets kidnapped, and Right now, everyone's like, oh shit, where's Trey? No one even cares about Kyle. Everyone's just like, where's Trey at? David King's son. They end up finding him, right? The police come over, they open up shop. The wife is talking about, oh, move the plants off the table, put them to the left side of the fireplace. She's talking to the police officers like this because they're about to set up shop, home base, operation. She's talking to them like they some kind of assistant or something. I'd have said, ma'am, I understand your son is missing, but you're not about to fucking talk to me like that. But that's just me because I don't take disrespect. Now, they set up shop. One thing we know about police, and we do that on my channel also, everyone is a suspect until we remove him as a suspect. Now, Paul just did some time in prison, so he's the assistant. Him and David, they grew up together. Now he's driving a Rolls Royce, dropping them off, picking them up, doing what they need to do. But the police are suspecting that this is an inside job, and they're thinking that the homeboy Paul is the one that did it. So they grilling him. You did this. What would you locked up for? I know you're a parole officer. But anyway, we're just gonna run through this so we can get, so we can go back and get into the details and you guys can chime in. But anyway, we fast forward. Trey ends up popping up. Pow. Oh, Trey's here. Yeah, you're right. They found Trey. So David's son, the music mogul's son, just picture it being P. Diddy minus the parties. P. Diddy's son, dancing nigga, they found him. Yeah. So now the police and everything like, well, our job is done here. But it turns out the other kid, Kyle, is missing. So now everyone's just like, oh, fuck it, because his dad is Paul, the assistant. No one cares. No one cares. They found little Kyle. Trey is good. Kyle is missing. So now all the police and them like, oh, well, fuck it. But anyway, a guy ends up calling. Bring. Hello. Denzel's like, yeah, what's going on? He said, hey, man, look, I want $17.5 million in Swiss francs, in $1,000 bills, not $100 bills in American money, 17.5 Swiss francs, and I need it. And he hangs up. Now we hear this voice and it sounds kind of familiar, but no one knows who it is. He's demanding this money. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all is we don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
The FBI. Yeah, this the FBI.
So they on the phone, the police are in there, and everyone's like, oh, well, shit. Just keep him on the phone. Because now that they realize that they got the wrong kid, David King is like, well, you know what? It ain't my son. I ain't trying to drop no 17.5 million. And I was like, I fuck with you on that. You know what I mean? It's your homeboy's son. My son is back. I really ain't trying to drop 17.5 million, which is all far-fetched anyway. Like, where did he come up with 17.5 million? The only 17.5 I know is Young Jeezy when he used to sell bricks, but that's a long time ago. We change. But Denzel, he's kind of sitting back and he's like, I don't want to pay this money. And his son is like, Dad, you gotta pay the money. And Denzel's trying to teach his son how to be a man. So he's all up in his face like, I'm the only man in here. You don't tell me how to spend my money. I'll put my foot up your ass. And then his boy Paul is like, come on, man. You gonna help me get my son? But he wants $17.5 million. I'm like, man, I ain't got $17.5 million. So from there, it's kind of a debate. Everyone was wondering, okay, what's going to happen? Is he going to pay the money? He's sitting back. Now, remember, I told you a little bit about the music. Now, what he's trying to do is buy back the company so he'll be in charge of it. And, he can still profit a little bit of money, even if the company gets sold. But the only thing is that $17.5 million, all the people, the investors, they're upset because they're like, you took that $17.5 million, which is going to mess up the deal. We ain't going to be able to sell the record label. We're going to lose money because he ends up getting the $17.5 million in Swiss francs, which is $1,000 notes, which instead of being 385 pounds in $100 bills, it'd be 38 pounds, 38.5 pounds of Swiss francs, which you put into a Nike duffel bag, book bag, and that. But we're just speeding through this. We're gonna go back and we're gonna get into the weeds. Denzel gets a change of heart. All right, we're gonna get the money. Boom, they do it. They get the call. He's like, all right, look, you're gonna get on the New York train. I don't even know what train it is. You're gonna get on the L train, L Boogie, train number 4. They hop on the train the next day. Now, It's a random hood nigga on the phone. We do see Ice Spice, and Ice Spice look normal. I'm like, okay, look at Ice Spice. She works at the record label, but that's neither here or there. They were announcing Ice Spices in this movie like she was gonna have a role or something. She just said, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you, Mr. King. Call me David," and that was it. And then they said, "Ice Spice, get your ass on out of here. We don't need you no more. You look good, but get out of here." So then they get the money. They go get on a train. Mind you, what I'm telling y'all is the condensed version. It's an hour and a half. It's a 2-hour movie, an hour and a half. Hear me out. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Not 9, not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, not 50, not 60, not 70, not 70, not 80, but 90 minutes. Because I got up and I looked at the computer to see what time it was. 90 minutes go by before we get any action. But let's rewind it back, because now we got the money. We got to go hop on the train. So now they're getting on the L Boogie train. They're going to head uptown. The Boogie, they in the Boogie down Bronx. I think they were going to Manhattan. I can't remember. I was just like, kill me. But they get on the train. And when they get on the train, they got the, I forgot his name, what the actor's name is. But anyway, you got Spike Lee. He hates Boston. So they're on the train is to go into a Yankees game. They're playing the Red Sox. But it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade at the same time, too. So the Puerto Ricans are out there and they jamming. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, okay, I want to go to a Puerto Rican Day Parade, but I ain't Puerto Rican. Maybe I could pass for it, but I ain't Puerto Rican. So they got the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and it's cracking off. I'm talking about it's a good old time, too. I'm looking like, damn, nigga, I'd rather be up there. But anyway, we go get on the L train and the number 4 train. So we riding on there, and everybody, oh, fuck Boston, fuck Boston. David gets a phone call. Bring. Hello, who is this? He like, yeah, nigga, you got that money? All right, what I want you to do is go to the back of the train. Go in between the cars. Denzel on the phone talking about, all right, so what do you want me to do? Where you want me to drop the money? He said, shut up, old nigga. I got the command. I got the power. Shut up and do what I say. So he goes back there, and out of nowhere, someone hits the damn brakes on the train. And Denzel somehow throws the goddamn bag off the train. The bag falls off the train. They hit the emergency brakes, but somehow the robbers, the kidnappers are up under the train, and the bag just magically falls straight into their hand. The nigga catches it, hands it off to another nigga. He hops onto a scooter. He drives it to another nigga on the scooter. They drive it to another nigga on the scooter. They drive it to another nigga on the scooter. And there's a GPS tracker in the bag. So now they got all these police around, but none of the police are near because the Puerto Rican Day Parade is going on. And now the police trying to get through the Puerto Rican Day Parade. But you know them Puerto Ricans, they don't fuck with the police. They telling the police, I don't know how to say, go away in Spanish. It ain't vamonos. Fuck it. Vamonos. That's what they were telling the niggas with the bag, because they didn't know what was going on. So it's a group of niggas in all black just running around with a big ass duffel bag full of money. They running. Denzel up on the train. He didn't threw the bag. They told me, where's the money at? So you know the nigga from the insurance commercial, the white guy that be getting fucked up, that be jumping through windows. He's a police officer. So he's chasing niggas down. He's like, oh, I'm going to get you now, sucker. So he's chasing these niggas. They on a little scooter. They riding through the city. He talking about, I need backup. I need all patrols. I need all patrols on foot patrol. Come on, help me out. Help me out. So they switch it back. Remember, there's a GPS tracker in there. But somehow these niggas switch the bags. The GPS tracker stops working. They follow the wrong bag. They chase down this nigga. He falls off the bike. He's limping. They go over there. And he ain't got no money in the bag. It's just straight up paper. So they're like, oh, shit, the money got away. So now the $17.5 million is gone, but the other kid is found. So now I'm looking at David King like, I'm with you. I wouldn't have spent that $17.5 million. But they end up finding the other son, and he's sitting there, and he got 2 Puerto Rican Day Parade flags. We're going to go back and look at all this shit because it's some wild shit. This is like an hour into the movie, guys. This isn't early in the movie. We at the hour mark right now. We at the hour mark. So it's a lot of just sitting at the house talking. It's just a lot of yapping the whole movie. We ain't got no action yet. We chase some niggas down, but They ain't even had the money. So anyway, they find the other boy. Now the boy in the hospital. They whooped his ass. He was sitting in a bathtub tied up under some building. We don't know where he's at this point. So he's in the hospital. They all talking to him like, man, you all right? The dad Paul's like, man, let me talk to my son. Let me talk to my son. They said, hell no, let's talk to him. What do you know, man? What do you know, nigga? They got him in the bed. They got him in the bed. What do you know? He's like, I don't know nothing. He all beat up, head fucked up. Now, mind you, they were supposed to kill Kyle. They knew that they kidnapped the wrong person. If they didn't get the money, they were going to kill Kyle. So Kyle is tied up. He beat up now. So they like, all right, did you see anything? He's like, oh, I was just down in the basement. So then he said, I did hear a song that they played I never heard from. Front and back, the trash cans up. Front and back to side. I said, okay, what song is that? Front and back. But no one knows what this song is. It's some underground bullshit, and no one knows. And we just sitting there like, damn, what's going on? What's going on? So anyway, David King leaves. He goes home. And now everyone's calling him the Black Panther of the Boogie Down Bronx. Now, I've been to the Bronx one time. I didn't see the Boogie Down part. Someone, if anyone's from Brooklyn, tell me where the Boogie Down part is in the Bronx. Well, not from Brooklyn, in the Bronx. If you're from the Bronx, let me know where the Boogie Town is, because I never seen the Boogie Town. I just went out there, and it just looked like a regular city to me. But I didn't know where the Boogie Town or Boogie Down was at. But if y'all know where that is, let me know. So everyone's calling him the Black Panther hero. But mind you, remember that money he took? That 17.5 is gone. It's all gone. We don't know where the money at. The money gone. Money gone like a motherfucker. What happened after that? Oh, yeah. Now we get to the music. So the son, remember I told you little Trey? Earlier in the movie, little Trey was telling his dad, yeah, Dad, I'm meeting with this girl, and I want you to listen to her music. So basically, he trying to get some cutty off of his dad's back. Now, I ain't never told a girl, my dad, that nigga was in the military. My dad a hard worker. My dad had 2 jobs. What's up? You know what I mean? So he's over there like, yeah, Dad, I kind of like her. We're going to do business. But he gives his dad a mixtape like, Dad, listen to this music. So David's walking around because he's frustrated. The investors are mad because of the money. The deals are not about to fall through to sell it because he took out that 17.5. They're going to, if he don't pay that money back within 2 weeks, because the money is gone now. Remember, they're supposed to get the money back, but the money is gone. 17.5 M's, but it's in Swiss francs anyway, but it's still 17.5. So he got 2 weeks to get that money back. So he goes out, and what he does is decides, you know what? Let me clear my mind. So he puts these headphones on. That's what we see right here. He puts these headphones on. He's outside listening. These are Beats by Dre here because it's Apple TV and Apple owns Beats by Dre. So if y'all want to call that an Easter egg. But anyway, he's out there listening. Then he hears a song, front and back to side, front and back. The trash can got the dope. So he's like, wait a minute. So now he runs. He's sprinting. I got to get back to the hospital. He gets back to the hospital. He wakes up that nigga Trey. Not Trey. Kyle. He wakes up Kyle. Kyle's in the bed. Mr. King. He said, wake up, son. I got to ask you something. Have you heard this song? He said, yeah, that's it. So it turns out the music demo that he was listening to is actually the songs that Kyle was listening to when they whooped his ass and tied him up in the bathtub. So now he's like, oh, shit, that's who it is. So now Paul, the assistant, is like, oh, I know that guy. I've seen that nigga before. So he sends out an APV to his crew. You send that message out to the streets. You meet a girl, you put it in the group chat, you tell your homeboys, hey, any of y'all know her? Because you want to make sure ain't nobody messing with her or whatever. So you put it in the group chat, and the dude texts like, oh, yeah, that's Young Felon. It's a nigga named Young Felon. Turns out Young Felon is ASAP Rocky. Now, Denzel, David King, goes to his baby mama house. He pulls up. Now, when they did there was $17.5 million. His wife had a Cartier bracelet. He had a little, I think it was a snake head or something like that, but they had a little bracelet. They said they want that bracelet too. This nigga gives his baby mother the bracelet. So she's sitting in a $300 apartment, which is probably like $700 in New York. But she's sitting in the apartment, put the baby down, and she got the bracelet on. Talking about, yeah, he gave me this bracelet. And she said, oh, young Felon, he'll love you. He's always been, he wanted to be just like you. So she's sitting there, she's running her mouth, and she tells that young Felon is at the studio. Mind you, this nigga just got $17.5 million. Not 1 million, not 2 million, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. He got $17.5 million. Listen to me. $17.5 million. A Cartier bracelet. And this nigga is still in the hood. That's when I just threw my hands in the air and said, what are we watching? So the nigga pulls off one of the biggest kidnappings in New York City. $17.5 million and stays in the city. He goes to the studio. The baby mother talking about, oh yeah, he at the studio. He been living there. He said, where's the studio? She said, oh, down there. So he's like, oh, that's a nice bracelet. Let me get a picture of it because I want to get one for my wife. The baby mama's oblivious. She thought, I'm not going to ask where he got it from. It's a knockoff. So now he goes to the studio. He's riding with Paul. Paul's talking about, yeah, let's get this money back. Paul ain't did a damn thing all episode, well, all movie. They ride over there, kick, clack. They got the toolies on. So I'm like, all right, here we go, guys. Action, action. They got guns on. I'm thinking the Equalizer. I'm like, all right, Denzel about to turn the fuck up. You know what I mean? I'm thinking Alonzo from Training Day. I'm thinking we about to go the fuck in. They riding over there. I said, oh, it's going down. It's going down. They click, clack, Desert Eagle, everything. They pull up to the studio in a Rolls Royce. I'm like, oh, that bit clean. David King said, nah, Paul, I got us into this. I'm going to get us out this motherfucker. So Paul goes into the motherfucking car listening to music like, damn, all right, I got your back if they come out here. David goes in the studio. He's walking. Then, it's a dog in the basement. He's like, oh shit, it's a damn dog in here. He's scared to get around the dog. I ain't never seen Denzel scared of nothing, but Denzel's scared in this movie. He's oh shit, it's a dog. He goes in there. He got the toolie on him too. Silent though. He ain't got no he ain't got no pink pink on that motherfucker. He just got the regular toolie on. So he go into the studio, but he's real quiet. Shh, be quiet. He goes over to the engineer, put the toolie to the noggin. The engineer don't even tell his man. The engineer runs out. Young Felon in there dropping hot fire. I'm from the streets. My baby mama, Rihanna. I said, oh, Young Felon, that's ASAP Rocky. Oh, shit, Rocky. But then the engineer runs. He don't even come back to try to save his mans. He get the fuck up out of there. Now Denzel's in here, and he get on the button. He start talking to Young Felon. What you doing in there? Won't you spit something from the street? So now they having a back and forth. So I'm like, okay, black on black crime. But this is Denzel. Denzel don't believe in black on black crime. Denzel only whoops on other motherfuckers. So I'm like, all right, cool. Denzel about to get this Young Felon nigga a second chance. But now they got a standoff. It's kind of like when you come home and you got all them F's on your report card and you staring down your father and your father's looking back at you. So he says, he hits the microphone and Denzel starts spitting. I've been acting since 86. You niggas ain't sick to this. I'ma do what I got to. Broken glass everywhere. And then Young Felon is like, oh, I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. And yeah, like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. So now these niggas is having a back and forth freestyle. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, we about to get into it. It's going down. They both got guns. David talking about, I got the 9 million on me. He talking about, I got the 4/5 on me, nigga. What you want to do? So I'm like, oh shit. They going back and forth. Now David like, where your father at? Young Felon like, fuck my daddy. He said, oh, well, see, that's the problem with the youth. Now y'all niggas don't respect y'all elders. He said, man, fuck that, nigga. I'm trying to make it. We could have been like Shaq and Kobe. He said, Shaq and Kobe, fuck that. You got my money. $17.5 million worth of money. He said, well, shit, that's my money. Now, nigga, you listening, ain't you? I'm hot in the streets. He said, yeah, you only hot to 50 niggas. Do you know what I could do for you? Oh, well, shit, if we can work together, then let's do it. Oh, well, then you got to spit them flows like you really mean it. Young Felon was like, oh, them flows is nothing, nigga. I can do this, you old pussy ass nigga. So now David's like, oh, well, if you want to go back to rapping, I said the hip, the hop, the hibbity, the hip hop, and you don't stop us rocking, said the bang, bang, boogie, the up, down, the boogie, the beat. So now Young Felon's like, oh, okay, nigga, bow. Young Felon fires off a shot. These niggas get to shooting in the studio. Like, bow, bow, oh, shit. Denzel get the fuck up out of there. I keep calling him Denzel, but his name is David, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So he get up out of there. Then young Felon, he start running down the hallway. Then they got Denzel, David King chasing after him, but it was a stunt though, because you look at him, Denzel ain't got that kind of hair. That guy, he had like a little mini fro on him. Denzel got little waves, and it kind of curls up in the front. But anyway, he's chasing him. Young Felon hops on a train, and now they playing chicken. Peekaboo, I see you. He jumping on the train, he jumping off the train. And David, he jumping on the train, he jumping off the train. Then they both jump on the train. And now you're going after him. Young Felon goes to the back of the train. This is where the action is, guys. This is at the hour 30-minute mark. So we didn't watch the hour 30 minutes. We're finally getting something besides niggas sitting on the couch talking about some ransom money. So now they chasing him. But young Felon is quick. He's a youngster. So he climbs up on top of the damn train. So now David's looking around like, damn, where did he go, George? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? But then he hops down on top of him. I got you, old man. Now they in between the middle of the train. They fighting. Ain't nobody punching nobody. Niggas is just grunting and throwing each other against the door. Then you hear young Felon like, let me go, man. Let me go. So he's sitting on the bottom of the train in between the two doors. He, let me go, man. I want to die, man. He said, nah, young blood. I ain't going to let you die. So he brings him up and they arrest the nigga. They go and get the money, $17.5 million that was just hidden up under the mattress at the house where the baby mama was at with the bracelet. They arrest this nigga. So now they arrest this nigga. They get the $17.5 million back. They get the bracelet back. And young Felon, they're escorting this nigga to the courthouse. So now everyone's outside. No one's ever heard of this nigga Young Felon before, besides the 50 niggas he knows. And everyone's out there, free Young Felon, free Young Felon. Like this nigga didn't just kidnap a boy, whoop this boy's ass, take $17.5 million. And he talking about, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. And everybody like, free Young Felon, free Young Felon. They throw Young Felon's ass in the slammer. And so now Young Felon is the hottest nigga on the streets. His numbers is going up through the roof. Then David King shows back up because David King was already planning on his exit strategy and starting his own label. But he ends up showing up and he's like, look, he's going to take a plea. He's going to go to jail for a couple years. Now, kidnapping should have been in New York. Shit, should have been way more years than what he was about to get. But anyway, they go and sit down with each other in the, in the little meeting room. But then it just goes from the movie to Young Felon is shooting a music video with some hoes twerking. It's like 4 women shaking ass in the courthouse, and he's lip singing, and David King's in the video. Now, I know this isn't part of the movie. It's just showing like what it could have been, what it should have been, what it would have been. So now it's shooting a music video. It's a music video. This nigga's going to court. They just randomly just stop and a music video is starting to get shot. Front and back, side to side, shit like that. So now they talking to each other. And I'm thinking, okay, he's about to get this young black man a second opportunity. That's what I was thinking the movie is about. Highest to lowest. Even at this young brother, Young Felon's lowest, he's going to get a second opportunity. But they get in there and David King says, fuck you, nigga, pretty much. And then they start arguing with each other. Young Felon stands up, spits at the glass. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, man. You motherfucker, man. Fuck you. And that's the end of that. They take that nigga, lock that nigga up, and throw away the key. I was kind of glad they got that nigga off the streets. Anybody that would kidnap somebody needs to go to jail. But anyway, they do that, and then they go back to the house. And the last thing we see is the girl that the son Trey wanted to get up with. She comes over, she starts singing, the niggas playing the piano. Dun 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 dun. And she's singing, and he's like, damn, that song is beautiful. What's that song called? She's like, highest to lowest. He said, can you handle the fame, the money? Can you handle social media? Can you handle all of it? She said, yes, I can. He said, well, let's get some money. And they started a new record label. I forgot what it was called. Stomping Grounds or some shit like that. But that's the movie. That was the movie. That was the movie. Now, I did see DeMarcus, thank you for the $2. Fences was a better movie than Highest to Lowest. Fences was cool. Now, if you Fences was slow also. Both, I don't know, man. Those just these aren't my type of movies. I'm just gonna put it like that. But Inga, what up, Inga? Yeah, her name was Sula. Sula C. Sing, because Sula can sing. Yeah, to be honest, now we're gonna go back and I'll read what you guys. I'm gonna read what you guys are saying now. I just wanted to get through what I mean. I still got a lot to talk about, but I just wanted to get through that part at first. I don't know, man. To me, this was just. I feel like this was it. All right, I'm gonna be real, man. I fuck with Denzel, but I think Denzel was doing Spike Lee a favor. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think Denzel was doing Spike Lee a favor, man. Spike Lee, if you broke, just say that, man. Because this year, I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I like Denzel. Denzel can act. And starting off, I thought we was good, but man, the supporting cast, they didn't carry their weight. The wife, especially, I'm no actor. That's why I just stick to just talking about TV shows. But I accept all criticism. You can clown me. I don't give a damn. But I didn't go for this movie. I gave it a 4. I didn't know if it was supposed to be serious, educational, an action. Yeah, I don't know, man. Overall, what would y'all be honest? What would you rank this movie? What are you guys thinking about this movie, man? What up, Daniel? Miss T says she's the wife from Godfather Harlem. Like I said, I've never seen her before. So let me see something. We're gonna see if we can get something cracking real quick. Bear with me. I know I got a lot of people on my internet. Of course. I literally just watched it last night. Hold on. Give me a second. Make sure you hit that like button. We got 37 days left on the copyright strike removal. Also, the show on HBO, Task, pretty good. I got the recap up. Oh, hell no. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Y'all give us a this is how we'll do it. We'll try to speed this up a little bit so we don't get hit with the wham blam. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It feels good to be back. I was just, if you don't know London, I was just in London this weekend. I made the best of it. Friday, our flight got canceled. End up getting a hotel in Frankfurt. They got us a hotel. We got up 4:30 in the morning on Saturday. Our flight was 6 o'clock. So I was messed up this weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. Saturday morning, I was up till 4. Flew into London, took my parents sightseeing. They got to see London. Wonderful time. And we came right back Sunday. So I didn't get 2 days out there. It was literally one day and then came right back. But I did Amsterdam with my parents. We did London. And this weekend, I might take them to Paris. I'm not for sure. But I'll let you guys know. And plus, I got this copyright anyway. So anyway,
Trey, we gotta go.
I promise, I'll be here tomorrow.
Told me last night you were gonna.
So this is young Trey, his son. He got the headband, which is actually Kyle's headband. So they, you know what I'm saying, they live together. All of them live together because Paul live in the house too. What up, all in? So no, it wasn't Tubi. It was Stranger Things. Stranger Things is where I got the copyright strike from. So, all right, let me ask somebody, what was I know Inga said there was some gems. What were some of the gems? DeMarcus said, thank you for that $2. How about the Panthers? I got a troll. They ain't go nowhere. They right there. How about them? How about them? They right there. Panthers right there. They don't go nowhere. They right there. So what was the story behind the story? What was everyone getting? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. This movie was extremely slow for me. And it just wasn't captivating. It wasn't anything drawing me into it. I know it's not an action film. Titanic wasn't an action film either, but Titanic was amazing. You know what I mean? The Lion King wasn't an action film, but it was amazing. This, I'm thinking, we got Denzel. I've never seen Denzel play a character that was dumbed down. I think that was so negative for me. I've always seen Denzel being the smooth brother. Denzel's always been the guy that, yeah, he may slip up, but he makes it work. And it was, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, when somebody explained it, someone put a comment so I can read that and understand what you guys were getting from it. Because I didn't get it. Okay, the guy idolized, young Felon idolized David King. He wanted to get signed to David King. But since he couldn't and none of his music was getting played, like Inga said, he was like Stan. Dear Stan. Like, you know what I mean? Tears roll down my eyes and I can't see it all. If I could, I would be all around. I put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So he's on the phone. The police trash as hell. They couldn't even figure this out.
Still beautiful.
Look, all of this because David King put a call in. David King said, man, they got my son. They got who? They got my son. Inga said, all money ain't good money. Now that is true. But Inga, you show me some bad money and I'll show you a fool. Show me some bad money and I'll show you a fool. I agree with Inga, but you know how I am. I got to go against the grain. You show me bad money and I'll show you a fool. Whoa, Mo's looking like he's on Coach Prime. First of all, these is Oakley's. Coach Prime wear that Coach Prime shit. All right. I was black and gold before Coach Prime went to Colorado. We've been black and gold before Coach Prime went. Coach Prime looked like he on my staff. All right. We were black and gold before Coach Prime, all right? When that nigga was down in Jackson, we black and gold before Coach Prime. We've been doing this. He new to it. We true to it. People just watch this movie because of Denzel and Spike Lee working together. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. It's a Denzel movie. Like, regardless of how I feel about it, I support Denzel, so I'm gonna watch it anyway. It's just when I look at the list of Denzel movies, I definitely put this towards the bottom. I guess I wasn't really looking for no philosophical read between the lines type shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking at a Denzel movie. I'm curious of how they gonna play this out. It was, to be honest, and this ain't no slight at Tyler Perry or anything, but this felt like a Tyler Perry movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. This felt like a Tyler Perry movie. What's that movie we just watched with Taraji? That's what this felt like a Tyler Perry film. And that's not bad because we got Beauty and Black coming back September 11th. Y'all check that out. You know I'm covering it. But let me try to find something for you. Trey got the AP on.
Yeah, man. But if it's about me, then you can't expect me to pay $17.5 million for somebody else's son if it's about me.
Well, then his blood is gonna be on your hands then.
So this is when they find out, well, they know that it's the wrong kidnapping because they got Trey back and it's actually Kyle. Now on the phone is Young Felon. Now we know Young Felon is ASAP Rocky. Now the police, they just listening and they talking about, man, we can't find it out. First of all, burner phones can be tracked. In 2025, well, this is 24, but 2025, they can be tracked. That's false. Back in the day, they couldn't, but now, yeah, they're registered. The IMEIs, you can find them. But anyway, everyone's listening. So it's 19 niggas in the house listening. Damn, okay, what's going on? Now, typical negotiations, this nigga David King is on there talking about, man, now you know it ain't my son. So why would I pay $17.5? You know, how about we do like $3 million or something like that? Is it $17.5, you pussy ass nigga? I'm like, God damn. I ain't never heard nobody talk to Denzel like that.
How you want it?
No, man, come on now.
Nigga, this ain't no fucking negotiation. It's a day of reckoning.
It's a day of reckoning. Now, this is Denzel. This is what we were expecting to see from Denzel. Nothing less than the best.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
But
You're not God no more, nigga. I am.
All right, listen. God give you everything you want, right? No, God give you everything you need. So
it was just a lot of dialogue.
Is that the chance you want to take? I just want to see you do what's right.
So here is where one of the advisors is talking to him, and he's like, hey, look, you need to pay that money. David King, all right, put a 1 in the chat if you're paying $17.5 million ransom for someone else's kid. Put a 2 in the chat if you're thinking like David King and Modi J, and you're just like, shit, I really ain't got $17.5. Would you pay $17.5 for someone else's kid? They kidnap your kid. They trying to kidnap your kid, but they kidnapped the wrong person. Would you pay $17.5, or would you be like, damn, that's kind of fucked up? I don't see me paying $17.5 for someone else's kid. And all right, look, between us, hey, seriously though, don't tell nobody what I'm about to tell y'all. not paying $17.5 for my own kid. It's so hard to say goodbye to my homie. I mean, I'm just saying, 17.5 is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, be real. You putting 17.5 up for your kid? No, let's be honest. 17.5. 17.5, that could end the nigga. Guys, I don't even have 17.5. I don't even have 1.7. I don't even have 1. You know what I mean? I'm 1,000 there. I ain't a millionaire, but 17.5, that'll hurt it. Listen, if I keep the 17.5, all right, hear me out. Hear me out. Now, this is serious here. All jokes aside, like, you know when I'm bullshitting, you know when I'm keeping it real. $17.5 million. He obviously had it. He said they were gonna take out a loan against the condo. They did have another house, but I wouldn't do the Jeezy, like Inga said, the reason I wouldn't do the 17.5 is because why do the 17.5? I could keep the 17.5 and I can just do a QCP. Y'all know what the QCP is? Y'all, hey, put a 1 in the chat if you know what QCP is. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a QCP is. If I keep the 17.5, I can just do a QCP and the legacy will live on forever. You know what I mean? What's better, living right now or a legacy forever? You see what I'm saying? That 17.5, we could do the QCP, the Queen's Child Project, and it'll live on forever. Long live Kyle. You know what I mean? I'm looking for alternatives because 17.5 is a lot. And right now is where David King he's kind of low-key thinking about not paying the 17.5. Now his advisor is like, hey man, you need to pay that because it's going to look bad. Well, I don't give a damn how bad it looks. It's my money.
Thank you. So you're gonna curse at your father right now. You're gonna Ball.
So now he ends up changing his mind because his son is like, Dad, we got to pay the money, man. Dad, you got to pay the money. I'm like, 17.5, son, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Y'all ain't got it. We ain't got it. That's like, all right, well, since we talking 17.5, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got my car inspection coming up in October. I need $1,700. Y'all gonna help me out? Y'all gonna help me reach that $1,700 goal for my car inspection in October? The Germans don't play. Y'all gonna help me out? Like, I'm trying to upgrade the car so I can get a car seat in case I have a kid or something. You know, I want the best for the kids. So y'all gonna help me reach that 1,700 done? It ain't 17.5. I just need 1,700. I don't need 1,750. I just need 1,700. Y'all gonna help me reach that? If you can, in the chat. The Cash App is pinned in there. Just seeing what you can in increments of $500 or more. All in said go get a new car. Hell no, I need that money for the inspection. Y'all ain't see? You see how that money go? Don't nobody want to help a nigga out when you really need it. So that's why I'm saying David King's like 17.5 for another nigga's kid is crazy. Hell, I don't even take care of my kid. You talking about 17.5? Well, you take care of his kid because he up here living. So pretty much this is a mixture between Power and Empire. But I don't know. I'm with Miss T. To me, it was just there was no continuity with the movie. I don't know, man. All right, let me get to the part that pissed me off. Well, the third part that pissed me off. Hold on, let me see something.
Come home to us, okay?
This is one. Why'd they have Denzel in there like this? They got Denzel walking around the street and shit with the police escorting him. Like, all right, if we got a kidnapper asking for 17.5. Wouldn't the kidnapper just say, hey, bro, leave the police behind? I see you got that fucking girl with you and that guy with you. Leave the police behind, nigga. You know what I mean? That was my whole thing. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't see. I was confused. Is this supposed to be serious or is it just supposed to be a message film? Because you're asking for 17.5 and not thinking that the police are involved. And you really think that this plan drop the money off of a bridge, off the train, ride around on scooters, and you're going to get away with it. But the kidnapper was smart, though. Remember, the kidnapper is the one that said put it in Swiss francs because the money would be too heavy. You see what I'm saying? It was like, y'all right. Young Felon was an idiot. But Young Felon outsmarted the whole police force. The only person he didn't outsmart was David.
Please.
Go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Boston sucks!
This guy, remember, he was in The Longest Yard. He was kissing the man. So what I'm gonna show you guys, this is a spoiler alert. We're gonna look at I ain't seen shit down. So this is what happens when the money comes up missing. All right. So the kid pulls the emergency brake. Remember, David is in between the cars because he's on the phone with Young Felon. Young Felon like go in between the cars. He said, where do I drop the bag? So this is what happens. Watch this. This is where I was like, what? All right, so is this a serious movie or are we this goddamn cartoons? He just drops a 38-pound bag. Why is the book bag off of your back anyway, Negro? Nigga, this is 17 imp. Look, I'm guarding $1 million like that's my infant. This is a 38-pound bag full of money, 17.5, and he just up here with a phone in one hand, the book bag in the other. They hit the emergency brake. Whoa, whoa! And the bag just drops down, and it magically falls right in the nigga's hand. Like they just knew the timing. You know, on TV shows like Scooby-Doo and shit, let's sync our watches. All right, what time do you got? All right, it's 3:15. Ready? Go. Denzel's on here on the phone with a 38-pound bag. They hit the emergency brake, and look where the bag falls. Watch this shit. These niggas just know the train is gonna stop exactly right here up under. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm watching this like I'm laying down on the couch. My mom over here asleep. I'm like, Mom, honey, wake up. Because it's my dad on the couch, my mom on the couch, and then it's me. And I'm sitting here like this. They hit the emergency brake. I'm like, Mom. She's like, huh? I'm like, look, you got some action. She's like, huh? So she turned over. She started looking at this. And my dad, he acting a damn fool over there. He like, oh, they just magically caught the bag. Like, watch. But wait, there's more. These niggas switched mopeds like 5 times. The cops can't keep up with them, even though there's a GPS in here. All of the niggas is riding around New York City with Timbs on. Now, I know New York, y'all niggas wear the Timbs and shit. But I know every nigga ain't wearing Timbs, especially niggas that are doing a getaway. This is 17.5, guys. Not 16.4, not 13.8, not 12.03. This is 17.5. Handle with care. So these niggas is switching in between the streets and shit. And the cops are just chasing them. But they get away, though, because they got to get away. This, you know what this reminds me of? All About the Benjamins. Book them. Remember when he was chasing Mike Epps? That's what this reminded me of. But they end up catching the guys.
Higgins, talk to me.
Bridges, you there?
Not really. There was this one song that...
So now he's talking about the Young Felon song. So remember, he was kidnapped. The wrong kid was kidnapped. They had him tied up in the basement. Oh, we had an hour already? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. So they got him tied up in the basement. September 2nd. What is that? They got him tied up in the basement, and they asked him, did he hear anything? He does say he hears. Oh, the music where they were riding on the train, they got those old horns and shit like they school days. Like Spike Lee, man, you got to get current with the times, man. You got to get current with the times, man. Yeah, we like the classics that you had, but man, you got to get current with the times, man. The music didn't fit. What's up, Miss Greer? What's up, Rashonda? I don't know. Me personally, I like Denzel. I really feel like Spike Lee was in a jam and Denzel's like, look, nigga, I'll help you out. And he did this as a favor. Does Denzel have any ownership in this? My bad, Denzel.
Kept playing. I never heard. It was back it up to the back to the.
So that's the Young Felon song. And remember, he went outside. He was listening to music, so he gonna play it for him.
Is this the song? Is this the song you heard when they had you?
So that's the song that he was hearing when he was in the basement. And then that's when his dad, Paul, sent out the text message. So what we're going to do is get to the rap battle. Mind you, we at an hour and a half now. So everything that we were watching, it was just building up. We're finally getting to some clarity in the film.
Son, how the fuck you found me?
You ain't hard to find.
So I'm thinking this is highest to lowest. All right, they about to go in there and record something. He about to say, spit some shit for me, young blood. But they about to have a rap battle. In the middle of the film, of all people, they decided to have Denzel do a damn rap battle with A$AP Rocky.
I heard one of your hot joints.
Okay, and?
You talking about 50 niggas, man. They love you. They paying you? Are they showing you any money? That's a yes or no answer.
They don't gotta show me shit, nigga. I'm up right now.
You hear that? He's up right now. He has $17.5 million. I know they're saying, well, Mo, he can't fly with that. 17.5 M's. Now, he can easily leave New York City. He can slowly make it at least across the country, laying low with the Franks. You just got to go to little spots and, you know, cash them in, change them in. You're near the border. So you just got to ride across the northern border, but you can't cross over the 17.5 because if they do an inspection on you, they're going to confiscate that whole 17.5 because you got to declare it. But what you can do is you can cash in $2,000 bars. Now you got the American currency. Boom. Just do a little bit like that. That's at least enough money to get you down to Mexico. From Mexico, once you cross over, because they don't really do too much inspection going into Mexico, you get into Mexico, and then it's a clean shot. Now, you got to watch out for the cartel because they'll definitely take it, and you got to watch out for the crooked cops. But this nigga is in the studio still trying to be a rapper. $17.5 million freaking dollars. He's still trying to be a rapper. No one knows who he is until they find out the music and then they go to the house. But he could have left the city. But instead, this nigga decided to go to the studio talking about, I'm up right now. Nigga, you're not. You got $17.5 million at the house, nigga. You could easily sell that off to somebody. You can go to like a pawn shop or somebody and they're going to be like, damn, okay, you got that shit. I'll give you 1,000 Swiss francs, which is probably one franc is about $1.10, $1.12. Let me look up the exchange rate real quick. Currency exchange. Swiss franc. One Swiss franc is $1.26. I was almost right. I said about 110, 115-ish. So he has 17.5 million. $100,000. 5,000. Yeah, man. Shit. You go ahead and cash in 5,000 of that. That'll give you 63. They'll probably just give you 5,000 straight up. But anyway, the nigga's still in the city. And we get, you know what, we get the infamous rap battle though.
How much you up? 17.5?
To be precise.
You sure? You
Yeah.
17.5 to the good.
Uh-huh. Swiss
You
francs.
think you gonna leave here with it?
Candy says you gotta put over the timeout. This
You'll see.
Who taught you to do wrong, B? Who told you you weren't any good? Who broke your heart? Where's your father?
Fuck that nigga.
Where's your father?
Fuck that nigga.
So they're showing us that black brothers grow up without fathers, and that's why we go down the path that we go down. Where's Inga at? I got one of the gems, Inga. Someone go give my girl Inga. You know what I mean? Shout out to Inga. You know what I mean? Sub to her channel. But I got one of the gems. Inga. Where's your father at? Without a father in the household, young brothers turn into young niggas. That's one of the gems. Shout out to Inga.
He did what you did, huh? So you gonna be better than him? You gonna be bigger than him? You gonna do a longer bid than him? Huh? What you wanna do? Decades? Yards? What you want?
Yo, what the fuck you want me to say, nigga?
I really ain't never heard anyone talk to Denzel like that in the movie. But he stayed on it, though. He stayed on it. Now, I can't find where the rap battle. I mean, they go back and forth with a little bit of flow. I'm trying to get to that so y'all can hear it. But, you know, I got to keep pausing this.
No matter what I want, it's no matter what you want. You want some advice?
Advice. All right. Got the blicky on me, OG, so don't.
Oh, here we go. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Mind you, this is an hour 42 before we get any kind of bucket.
Don't try nothing tricky on me, OG.
I got mine too, young G, 9mm. And a lot of reasons why you shouldn't fuck with me either, young G. I'm the one that can pay you. I don't need to be the one that's gonna slay you.
Fuck is.
Ooh, I'm the one that can pay you. I'm not gonna be the one that can slay you, young G. I got the 40 on me too, young G. I'm the OG. Ever since I was a lowercase G. But now that I'm a big G. If you are from where I'm from, then you should know. Yeah. I never go back on an old school track.
Is this a battle right now?
I'm the brutalizer. I'm the Buddhicizer. I'm the accelerator. I ain't the type of nigga that be pissing in your elevator, but sometimes the rap game remind me of the crap game. I used to sport pallies and gazelles with black frames, but now I'm in the new chicks, Tex, and Becks.
Ooh. Ooh, David took it back to 1990 something. 1990 something. So right now they going at it. But one thing David King don't understand about 2024, 2025, these young niggas ain't trying to rap battle. These young niggas are trying to shoot it out, nigga.
Come on, represent. Give me something.
I gotta feed the streets, my lady, and a newborn kid. And I ain't trying to go back and do another bid, you dig?
Then handle your business and do what's right. Keep your head up.
I'm like, all right, here we go. So this is what I'm thinking, highest to lowest. All right. He's at our high point. Now we at our lowest. Let's work together. The only thing I got out of this was Denzel trying to bring another black man down. David King was trying to bring another black man down. That's what I got from this film. David King don't care about black people.
Now this nigga a motherfucking rapper.
I ain't no rapper. I'm a chance giver.
Chance? Yo, you mad late, son.
I've been knocking at the door. I've been sending you beats. I've been sending you shit. All right, we're going to skip through this because we're not about to listen to all this rap battle. Because this shit was long. This is back and forth. There's some more flows thrown in there. Oh, here we go.
Estimate the power of print, nigga.
All right, here we go. An hour 45. Pull out that same 4-5 sprinkle and spray your ride. Now watch this. They're going to have Denzel chasing after him. This was funny to me. They could have had me doing the chasing though. Remember Paul? Paul was doing all that shit talking. Let me go in there with you. Paul gets some glass in his eye because young Felon comes outside. He starts shooting at the damn Phantom. He's shooting at the Rolls Royce. You don't shoot at the Rolls Royce. This nigga gets some glass in his eye. This nigga Paul out of commission. Paul did all that talking. Paul talking about, let's go get this money. Let's go get these niggas. Let's put this nigga gets some glass in his eye, and this nigga's out of commission for the rest of the film. I hate niggas that do all that talking and ain't standing on business. Paul got a piece of glass in his eye and said, God damn it, go get him. I'm going to the hospital, nigga. I can't see shit. Paul didn't do nothing. Paul ain't shoot back. Paul ain't trip a nigga. Paul ain't yell. Paul got glass in his eye and said, nigga, I'm done, nigga. This nigga Paul, this is the moment where Paul said, I'm quitting. Paul did not go back to work after this incident. Paul got a piece of glass in his eye and quit. Paul, you giving the wrong signal to the young black brothers. You're showing brothers to quit. When the going gets tough, Paul quit. Paul got glass in his eye and quit. Nigga ain't shoot. Nigga ain't, hey, stop that. This nigga got glass in his eye and took a knee like Kaepernick. This nigga said, I'm done. Help, nigga. This nigga got the money, nigga. Do something, Paul. Chase the nigga down. This nigga Paul said, oh, shit, my eye, nigga.
Glass mine. Get the money. Get his bitch ass. Get that bitch, motherfucker.
Paul scary ass talking about, get that nigga. Get that nigga. Man, shoot or something. Shit, Paul. Now, you see why David shouldn't have paid that $17,500. This nigga Paul ain't even helping. Paul, that's your kid they kidnapped, nigga. You should have killed this nigga. When this nigga came out that door, Paul, you should have blew that nigga head off. You remember on Boys in the Hood when Furious shot at that nigga and the cop said, you should have blew that nigga's head off. It would have been one less nigga on the streets. He said, well, if I got him, he'd be laid out here in the yard, wouldn't he? At least Furious shot. This nigga Paul didn't even attempt. Paul ain't supposed to have a gun. Paul a convicted felon. That's why Paul ain't shoot. Paul ain't do a motherfucking thing. Paul is a convicted felon in New York City with a gun. That's why Paul ain't shoot. Realization came, well, we got my son back. That ain't my money. You see how niggas do you? When it ain't they money, when it ain't they shit, they don't give a fuck about it. He got his son back. That nigga got $17.5 million of Davis shit. Paul ain't bust a motherfucking shot because if he shoot that gun off, Paul going to jail for good. Paul talking about, I got glass in my eye. Didn't know glass hit that nigga Paul in the eye. The glass up here on the side of it. Paul got the same scar I got right here. He talking about glass went in his eye. Paul didn't shoot that gun because Paul was a convicted felon. Paul was on parole. Paul ain't supposed to have no gun. It's all making sense now. Because when I was watching it yesterday, I said, damn, Paul, you didn't do a motherfucking thing, nigga. But you was in the house crying to get your son back. Talk about it, 17.5. Don't you feel some responsibility for it? Hey, well, nigga, they kidnapped your son. Don't you feel some responsibility for my $17.5 fucking million, nigga? You talking about, I know all the deals, David. There is the money there. Well, won't you motherfucking shoot at this nigga so I can get the goddamn money back? I'm 65 goddamn years old, nigga. You want me to chase a nigga named Young Felon? A nigga named Young Felon can outrun police dogs, nigga, and you over here taking a knee talking about get the money. Shoot that nigga, Paul. Get the motherfucking car and do your goddamn job, you driving ass nigga. Drive me and chase this nigga to get the motherfucking money back because they kidnapped your goofy ass son. They didn't kidnap my son. My little nigga Trey was good enough to not get caught. You over here talking about, oh man, let's go get him. Nigga, this is my goddamn, my baby right here. This the Queen 4-5 right here. This will lay a nigga down. Nigga ain't bust one motherfucking grape. This nigga Paul talking about, I got glass in my eye. Go get the nigga. Get the motherfucking money. I would have slapped the hell out of Paul and said, you piece of shit. You worthless nigga. Talking all that shit when we was in the car. You were better off getting in the back seat. Hey, yo, no, let me out. That's what you should have been saying, nigga. You knew goddamn well you wasn't gonna motherfucking bust that gun, nigga. We done rolled all the way through the motherfucking boogie down Bronx, and you ain't do a motherfucking thing, Paul. You a bitch ass nigga. I gotta go chase this nigga down. I'm tired as a motherfucker. Goddamn. Do you not know what I just went on? Yesterday, I was just on a whole goddamn excursion on the back of the motherfucking SPO train. I motherfucking got hit with the emergency brake. 17.5 is gone. My wife is upstairs talking about all kinds of bullshit I don't give a motherfucker about. The goddamn deal ain't fall through because you told me to take the goddamn money out to save your son and you couldn't pull the trigger one fucking time. 8 pounds of pressure, nigga. Just bow. Just shoot one time, shoot in the air or something, nigga. Alert somebody. Help. Police. Do something, nigga. Call somebody. What direction did he go in, nigga? Tell me something. You laying on the motherfucking ground looking like an older version of Method Man, but don't know a motherfucking thing. Help, nigga. Help. The fuck you talking about go get the money? Nigga, the nigga 10 blocks down that way, you talking about go get the money. If I ain't had to help your weak ass up talking about glasses in my eye, nigga, I could have been after this nigga. But you were sitting in the Rolls Royce listening to motherfucking some bullshit. Oh, listening to Frankie Beverly and the motherfucking nigga, get the fuck out the car and help, Paul. Sitting in the motherfucking car listening to oldies. Nigga, if you don't get your weak ass up, nigga. This nigga, they got glass in my eye. Motherfucker, Paul. Nigga, you know, I'ma whoop your ass, Paul. Yeah, I'ma whoop your ass one good time. It is not because I don't like you, but you really working my nerves, nigga. You did all that crying, all that whooping, loading up guns, handing me a gun, talking about, yeah, we gonna get these niggas. I sent the APB out, you know, they just go get this money. Nigga, you ain't gonna get nothing but motherfucking 6 stitches, nigga. You wasted our motherfucking time, nigga. And who paid that hospital bill? David did. So not only did he lose $17.5 million, he had to pay the $5,000 bill to get them motherfucking stitches in your goddamn eye. And if you would have shot the gun, there wouldn't be a bullet in the motherfucking Rolls Royce window, which is another $13,000. Who gonna pay for that shit, Paul? Not you, nigga. Because we already know David called you out and said you ain't got 17.5 because you were talking about you was going to pay the loan back. How you going to pay the loan back? You ain't got 17.5. This nigga had to dig in his pocket to get 17.5. Now we over here got a hospital bill. You and your fucking son. Your son's still in the hospital too with IV. I seen that nigga's bill. I know that nigga about to come about that motherfucker 17.5 too. 17,500. Now I got $20,000 in medical bills with you niggas. $13,000 on a motherfucking windshield, 17.5 down the block, and I got to get my heart rate elevated to goddamn 178 beats per minute, which is high as a motherfucker for me at this age. Nigga, Paul, I'm on your ass, nigga. Don't you go no motherfucking where, nigga. Don't you go. When I get back, you better be laying your ass down here with glass in your eye, nigga. You better not call the ambulance either, because I'm not paying for that motherfucking ambulance bill. Now, let me go get this motherfucker. This nigga probably home by now, sitting here talking to your ass for the last 20 minutes. Let's go get this money. Nigga, hey, Paul, I'm going to whoop the shit out of you, nigga. Nah, man. Now I'm looking back at this. I'm looking at Paul like, man, what the hell?
I got glass in my eye.
Look, I got glass in my eye. glass in my eye. Nigga, put some glasses on, nigga. God damn. Got glass in my eye. Nigga, fuck your eyes, nigga. The fuck? Hell no, his glasses ain't break. What up, Zoe? His glasses ain't break. Motherfucker, he got hit with the glass in the car. That's what I said. He had glasses on, and the glass from the windshield hit his eye. Like, you didn't get it. You know what? If we go to the doctor and they pull that motherfucking glass out and it says Rolls Royce glass, I'm on your ass. Oh, it ain't no pause here, nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. In the hospital bed with a bedpan, ER. It don't matter, nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. Let that be motherfucking Rolls Royce glass in your eye, nigga. I promise you, Paul. We gonna have some problems. Now let me go chase this nigga. Look how fast this little skinny nigga is. Young Felon is what? 5'8", 128 pounds. This little nigga's moving, and he got the Timbs on. I don't know how he running, because you know them Timbs be loose as a motherfucker around the ankle, so your foot be coming out the back of that bitch like this. But that nigga Young Felon, the nigga name is Young Felon. This nigga's white beater scheming, Young Felon, I don't fit you, because this nigga got a small but need an extra small in kids. This nigga moving. And then we got motherfucking David King back here trying to chase his ass down. Look at this nigga with his hokers on. This nigga. That ain't Denzel. Look at this nigga. This nigga got a mini afro. This ain't Denzel. Who the fuck is this guy? And this nigga got the sleeves rolled up like this nigga was at a business meeting. See what Paul did? Paul fucked this nigga over, man. Look at this nigga. Now, we all know good and damn well David King ain't got no stride like this. We all know David King. Right now, what we're seeing is David King got a pace. So, he has a sub 8, meaning he runs a mile in under 8 minutes. That's the stride and pace that he got. Heart rate is good. This is not David King. Nah, this is Daniel. This ain't David King. This is Daniel. Look, Young Felon dodging traffic and shit. Oh, we gotta see the peekaboo moment. All right, so here's the peekaboo moment. You got the typical Spike Lee music, which is recycled in every single movie. Where he doesn't compose anything new. Spike Lee just whatever happened in 1991, put that on the goddamn new shit. We're gonna put that on all the soundtracks. So this is the peekaboo moment where they're jumping on and off the train. Like, look at this shit, man. I didn't know if this is a serious movie. Was it supposed to be like, I won't say a comedy, but what's in between comedy and drama? Like what genre would that be? You know what I mean? Like, it isn't a comedy, but it isn't a, I wouldn't consider this a drama. A dramedy. Hey, I like that, Kendall. A dramedy. A Wayans Brothers spoof movie. I see slapstick. I like the dramedy. Dramedy and the slapstick. Like, look at this. This is the peekaboo moment. Man, shoot this nigga, man. What are we playing around for? You got a gun. Bow. The police know you chasing a nigga that stole 17.5. Shoot this nigga. Shoot this nigga, man. Now, this right here, this scares me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not scared of a lot of stuff. I'll tell you the top 3 things I will say I'm scared of. Seriously. Well, I'll say top 4. The top 4 things that I'm scared of: skydiving, scuba diving, almost anything with diving, skydiving, scuba diving, wild animals, and sticking your hand in the motherfucking elevator door. Those are my top 4 scariest things ever. Skydiving, scuba diving, live animals, and motherfucking sticking your hand in the elevator door. I will not, to this day, ever in my life, stick my hand in the elevator door to stop that motherfucker from closing. If that bitch closes, that motherfucker closes. I'm not putting my hand in there because I got to fear that my hand going to get stuck and my body going to go up the elevator with that motherfucker. I will never, ever stop an elevator from closing. I don't care if it's my mama coming, if it's my dad coming, it could be my granny coming, it could be my niece and nephew. Hey, catch this motherfucker when they open back up. I'm not putting my motherfucking hand in no goddamn elevator door. It ain't happening. Let that motherfucker close. That is something that's not gonna happen. Final Destination 2, yeah. The elevator door, hell yeah. That motherfucking elevator door is a scary motherfucker right there. I don't stop it. I don't put my bag in there, nothing. I stand back and mind the gap. If you've been to the UK, you know what mind the gap means. But anyway, they get on here. Zip lining. Now I'll do zip lining. I went zip lining in Thailand. I went on the longest zip line in Asia, Southeast Asia. I'll do zip lining because I figure if the rope goes down, I'll just be like Tarzan and swing across that motherfucker. Hopefully. Hopefully. But anyway, all right, let me finish this up and then we can get into some free time. We got an hour and a half. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Right now, we're just going over scenes in the movie. If you like it, I like, you know me, I don't knock anybody. If you like it, you liked it. Me personally, I didn't. I fuck with Denzel, but all right, so here goes the fight scene. Hey, how does this look on the screen for y'all? Can y'all see that? Like, is it straight? Because of course, you know, I'm trying not to get copyright, but I'm trying to show you guys like little bits and pieces of it. Is it cool? Keep it on the small screen because I don't want to have I don't want to have it on the big screen. The less that I show, then you know what I mean. Is it good? I know we already did an hour of it, but all right. So here goes the fight scene. Remember, I told you when they got on the elevator, young Felon ran to the back. And young Felon, he gets on top of the train. So he riding on the top of the train, scary as a motherfucker too. Listen to this. They said, all right, well, what we want you to do is voice over this part. All right, young Felon, we're going to record you and Denzel out there. And then we want you to record over it. Oh, 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 let me go. Listen. The only thing you hear is this nigga grunting.
Come on.
Like this nigga's a dinosaur or something. And then he talking about, man, let me go. Then we go to the hospital and look what we see. This useless nigga, man. Paul really let us down. Paul let us down. I'm thinking Paul went to prison. Paul's about to show us some of that kung fu shit that he learned behind the walls. Paul didn't do shit this whole movie, except for complain. Well, he did give us young felons information. I will give him that. He did give us young felons information. But Paul, yeah, it's best Paul quits before we fire his ass. Because if I'm David, I'm firing this nigga. You supposed to be security. Yeah. Paul shouldn't even had an overnight. They should have gave that nigga Paul an ice pack, motherfucking bandages, and been gone. What's that? He shouldn't have went to the ER. He should have went to urgent care, in and out. They should have seen Paul, said, nigga, you be all right. They take the glass out or whatever it is and send him on his way. They didn't put this nigga in a nightgown, put this nigga in elevated his head, IVs. This nigga got the whole kit and caboodle. Ain't making a motherfucking dime. But this nigga Paul is in the hospital. And then Paul had the nerve to say, I quit. Wait, what you mean you quit, nigga? You got to work off that motherfucking Rolls Royce window, nigga. You got to work off this motherfucking hospital bill, nigga. You got to work off your son's hospital bill. Yeah, we boys, nigga, but yeah, outpatient. That's what it is. Yeah, outpatient. That's what you need to be. You don't even need to be a patient. You need to go home. That's what you need to do. You need to go home and fix that yourself, nigga. Paul talking about I quit. You don't quit, nigga. We boys. We boys. But we boys, nigga. That means I got you, you got me, nigga. It ain't no I got you and that's it. My dog Trill and Key, we went to the UK. One person paid for a bill, next person get the bill. One person get the Uber, the next person get the Uber. One person get drinks, the next person get a drink. We don't care how much it costs. Yours might be 80, his might be 100. If it's his turn for 100 done, it's his turn for 100 done. But nigga, no, we not about to pay for everything. I don't care how much money somebody got. That ain't how we roll. We boys, man. We boys. I'm already letting you live rent free at the motherfucking crib, nigga. At least you can do is pay off the hospital bill. What happened to Paul, man? That nigga, they say he got glass in his eye.
I'm innocent.
Then they take young felon to jail. So young felon is people talking about this nigga young felon is not guilty. I guess this is showing like people idolize celebrities and rappers and all this shit. Because no one heard of young felon until now. And he's talking about I'm innocent. And this is the nigga from the Havoc nigga that be jumping through walls and shit, that be blowing up cars. This nigga.
Innocent. I'm innocent. I ain't do shit. Stop it. Get out of here. Free me. Yeah. I ain't do shit. I'm innocent.
Yeah, I'm innocent. Free me. Young felon might bend, but they'll never break. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the mayhem man. That's this nigga right here. Ain't worth a damn. So he talking about I'm free, man. I'm innocent, man. Free me, man.
Let's go. Keep it going. Peace and love, people.
The beat goes on, but young felon stays jailed. The beat goes on, but young felon stays jailed. Demand justice, censorship, free young felon. I didn't get to read none of these yesterday. Felon, free in lies, corruption, and injustices. Nigga, what injustices? This nigga kidnapped a teenage boy and took 17.5. Nigga, what are they talking about injustices? These must be Trump supporters.
Come on, let's go. Move it. Peace and love. Let's go. Peace and love, people.
Peace and love. So it goes from this to this.
Cut a nigga soda pop, yeah, they can't drop.
To a whole fucking music video. Like, what the fuck is going on between the sheets up in my home? Mo, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. Oh, it's about to be some shit. How did I get into this? I should have never watched this dumbass shit. You low down dirty woman. Back to where you came from. Mo, wait, but wait, my ass hit your street, the ass just crashed. Now, don't I know you from somewhere a long time ago? No, yes, no. Then they shoot the whole fucking music video at the courthouse. Nigga, women are shaking ass in the courthouse.
Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felony. Shout out to my felons, boy, we caught another felony.
Shout out to my brothers, they caught another felony. Okay, cool guy.
Shout out to my felons.
And look, King David is in here with the pistolas on him. So I'm watching this. Like, what the fuck is this? At first, I was like, is this real? In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he gets arrested. David King is going to get his brother an opportunity. So he's like, okay, you know, I don't want to press charges. So that's what I was thinking this was going. I'm like, all right, so I guess he was at his highest, his lowest. So he's bringing them up, bringing them together because they were talking about working together. But no, it's just a random ass music video that isn't a real music video, but it's a music video with girls shaking ass. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Boy, we caught another felony. Young felon, nigga, uptown, fuck you telling me. Of course, I ride around the roads, of course, I'm selling out my show.
And the nigga lip singing. Of course, I ride around and got the felon in my trunk. My young niggas called a felony. We put it in the I'm like, oh, all right, okay, wait. Is this the first single? Is this real? What's going on? What is going on? I'm trying to show y'all the ladies.
College can't enroll. No course you sell it. Nigga gotta up that. Fuck, we gon' leave him where he at.
Look, these are the ladies that was in there. They in the courthouse shaking ass. I'm like, all right, well, I guess that young felon, the single coming soon. Yeah, so that's what was going on in the courthouse. And then Pretty Flacco, he's over here talking to him like, yeah, man, we could run up the bags. You give me a deal, we could do this. And I'm thinking, okay, David King is going to get his young brother a second chance. But what this movie tells us is niggas don't fuck with niggas. Niggas don't fuck with niggas because King David had an opportunity to go in here and say, hey, no, don't press charges on this young man. Let this young man come work for me, maybe get parole. You know what I mean? David King doesn't do any of that. He lets this young brother rot in prison.
I'm here to do something for you.
For me?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna let you have the privilege and the honor.
So what I took from this is don't fuck with niggas. Don't trust niggas. As my uncle would say, I got a famous uncle. Don't trust them new niggas over there. That's basically what they're saying here.
Signing me to stack and hit records. This shit ain't it. Music, and getting back to the music, what's more important than the money? You gonna go broke doing that shit?
So he sends young felon's ass back. Him and his wife.
Not time for jokes. Are we good?
Look at Denzel. Denzel got, if he brushes his hair a little bit more and put a do-rag on, Denzel has some waves. He got like 1, 2, 3 right here. He just got to brush it a little more. Put a little bit of water on there, brush it. Put that do-rag on. Even at that age, Denzel gets some waves.
It's Brown. It's Barry White. It's Al Green.
Always had a music background. Singers.
And then this is the young lady, Sula C. Singh. The son, Trey, he likes her and he brings her over and she sings because David King is about to start his own label. He's going to call it Aftermath, and they get her. She starts singing, and that's the end of the movie, guys. They start a whole new record label. And we got that done under 2 hours, hour 45.
Composers, musicians, then I
For ignorance and truth for innocence. I see clearer. Love for
The song.
highest to lowest.
Oh.
And well, there we go. Highest to lowest. I'm Mo.J. I hope you guys were entertained. Now, on a lighter note, I didn't like this movie. I didn't like this movie. I didn't get it. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. It was everywhere. Again, I mean, I did watch it because it does have Denzel in it. I'm not going to turn down a Denzel movie. To be honest, would I ever watch this again? No. I would never ever watch this again. I would immediately turn if I'd seen it and I recognized what this was. I think this is probably not on Denzel's part. Overall, this is probably one of Denzel's worst movies, in my opinion. I really never been disappointed with a Denzel movie. But this is probably the worst Denzel movie I ever seen. Well, I won't even say kind of like because they said Will Smith's Wild Wild West was a terrible movie. From what I remember, that's how I look at Wild Wild West. People said Wild Wild West was a terrible ass movie. I thought it was decent. So I guess that's how people look at this. Like, it wasn't a horrible movie. It was just, I'm not gonna watch this movie. Miss T, that's exactly what I always say. I don't ever knock the actors. I never knock the actors unless they just can't act. Because I'm not an actor, so I can't. I can because I'm paying for it. So I feel like if I'm paying to watch something, I could scrutinize it however I want to because I'm a paying customer. I got that right to say whatever the fuck I want to. But the actors and actresses can only do whatever is written for them. And I just don't know what Spike Lee was trying to. Let me see if there's an interview or anything. Like, what was his direction? What was Spike Lee trying to do with this? What was Spike Lee's intention with highest? No, I didn't want to see a hood movie. This had nothing to do with seeing a hood movie. I wanted to see a good movie. I wanted to see a good movie. When I watched Inside Man, that's not a hood movie. It's a good movie. I wanted to see a good movie. This was just, Spike Lee's intention with highest to lowest was to create a modern American reinterpretation of Akira Kurosawa classic High and Low rather than a direct remake, specifically focusing on themes of wealth, art, and technology in the digital age, using New York City as a vibrant backdrop. The film serves as a commentary on changing times, particularly the perceived negative impact of AI and the attention economy on authentic art and music, while also showcasing Lee's personal passions for New York and celebrating Black excellence through the protagonist, a Black music mogul. It's a reinterpretation, not a remake. He explicitly stated that the film. Let me go look up this original then. It's from 1963. Spike Lee, if you don't start doing your own thing. Let me see if there's a short video for it. And if my Instagram unfollowed you, man, my Instagram is fucked up, man. I can't follow, I can't unfollow, I can't do anything on Instagram. Let me see if it is. Oh, what to do it on here? Like, watch this. If I do anything on Instagram on my phone, it is fucked up. So if my page unfollowed you, it isn't me. That's what my Instagram says on my phone. I can't do anything on Instagram. I can comment, but it says try again later. I can't follow nothing, and it just unfollows people. If I click on your page, it automatically unfollows you and it says try again later. So it's not me unfollowing you. I don't know what the fuck it is. We restrict certain activity to protect the community. Like, nigga, what? Yeah, so I mean, let me. That's what we need to see. Is Spike Lee going broke? He's not going broke. Strong network. Well, 2016, he got sued for $45,000. Oh, that's back when he was maxing out them credit cards. I remember that. I mean, there you go, man. Highest and low. Well, highest to low, or is it lowest to highest? Highest to lowest. Yeah, highest to lowest. Hey guys, let's not argue in the comments. But that's highest to lowest. Let me check out something before I get out of here. So we got Beauty in Black comes back on September 11th. Season 2, September 11th, which is Thursday. How many episodes? Season 2, part 1 is releasing. Season 2, part 1 will be 8 episodes, 16. All right, so how I'm gonna do this is because I want to release one a day again. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. If it releases Thursday, I'll be able to watch episodes probably 1 through 3. But Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna be with my parents. So I don't know. I might not drop these until Monday or Sunday at least. So bear with me while I check out the series, DeMarcus on Tubi. I mean, if it's a Tubi movie, I can't watch those movies. I might. To be honest with you, I don't watch Tubi unless it's a Tuesday with y'all. Tomorrow is Tubi Tuesday. Damn, what the hell is wrong with my damn Tubi, man? What the hell? Shit always going wrong, man. Tubi, what is it? DEMASCU. This? Demarcus? I don't know. I don't think. No, this is a Tubi original. I can't watch it on the channel, so I'm definitely not about to watch it by myself. I'm not watching a Tubi movie by myself. That is for you guys. It's pure entertainment. But we got Beauty and Black coming. We got Bel Air. That's November the 24th, which is Monday. So that's cool. Mondays, Force will be back on. So Monday, we'll probably have to do Bel Air on Tuesdays. We'll remove Tubi Tuesdays by the end. So we got Bel Air in November. We got 8 episodes in September. So September 11th. If I drop those on the 14th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that'll take us to September 21st. Bel Air. There's a movie coming out. I want to say September 19th, Him drops. If I can, y'all want to do another live for Him? Cause I do want to start doing more movies. September 19th, that is next Friday. My brother's birthday is on the 20th. I know Reasonable Doubt, you guys keep talking about Joseph in there, but I didn't watch season 1 and season 2. Is it a continuation or is it each season is new? You know, I don't like being behind because I can't tell a story if I don't know what happened in the story. I'd have to make up a lot of stuff, and I don't want to be wrong because y'all don't see all the comments, but I do because I try to reply or at least like it all. But y'all get mad when I say something wrong. Y'all get mad at me. I'm fine. It doesn't bother me none. But y'all get mad at me. Oh, you said this. You said Section 8 when it was welfare. All right, I fucked up one time, guys. So I don't know. I can't jump into season 3 and not know nothing about season 1 or season 2. And I say, well, he did this because of this. And they're like, no, he didn't because of season 1. I'm like, well, nigga, I didn't watch season 1. I don't know. So for me, I try not to argue with nobody in the comments. I mean, I don't get me wrong. If I do, I like, I like to troll, but I like to be able to present some facts behind what I'm talking about. Because when I'm wrong, oh man, it's gonna be paragraphs of why I'm wrong. I'm like, all right, I got it. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Give me the episode. If I'm wrong, reference the episode so I can go look at that. So like, okay, cool. What up, Miss Jalen? Him is supposed to be, it's like football, but it's a Jordan Peele movie, so we'll see. I didn't see Weapons. I was supposed to, but I didn't. Let's see. September TV. Oh, where's Tamika at? Hey, Kendall, can someone give me, was it Tamika or was it Miss Kira? Who put in the Discord shows to watch? Who was that? Can someone send me the link? They put in the Discord about shows to watch. Where is it? TV. Yeah, if someone can post a link to, I think, was it Tamika? So we're going to play that real quick. You did for Tamika? Tamika, I hope we can watch you. Hey, man, y'all don't think Tamika going to hit me with a copyright? Y'all think Tamika going to hit me with a copyright strike? I can't risk it. I'm at 1. I cannot risk it. I'm at 1. Tamika, please don't do that to us. Please, we just gonna skim through it real quick. Tamika, if you watching, I'm asking, I'm begging, please don't hit me with a copyright. I'm on the verge. I'm trying to survive out here. I'm trying to survive. Yeah, if someone got the link so I can Well, I don't know if it'll let you. I'll just go to her page. I do want to see what shows are out because my parents are about to leave, and you know we get the strike out of here. I want to have some shows on here. Check out Task on HBO. It's pretty damn good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. All right. So make sure you go over to Tamika Dean's channel and subscribe if you haven't.
But this one, it might have been something that made me.
So first film Tamika's talking about is Naked Gun.
Why we gotta always do some damn remakes? Okay, I wasn't expecting much of this, and if you know me and been following me, you know.
Wait, Liam Nelson? Yeah, we ain't watching that. What's the next film? Pickup. Oh, see, I didn't. Oh, this is on Amazon. I started watching this. And I fell asleep. The Vikings. I'm going Vikings. Although I got a flag with the Bears on it.
I thought this was good. I did enjoy this one. I did get a little chuckle. It wasn't like, you know, the best thing since cooked rice, but it wasn't the worst either.
Have any of y'all seen the Pickup? I watched the beginning of it and then I ended up turning it off. If you're just tuning in, we just got some free time. We already went over the film. We're just trying to find what else is dropping in 2025. Well, September at least. We're over on Tamika Dean's channel. I've seen the Pickup, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of turned it off. Because wait a minute. I didn't even see past the bank. Ain't that where Keke Palmer's in the bank and the dude and she hands the nigga a piece of paper with her number and he's like, oh, put the gun down or some dumb shit. Is that film? Because that's where when I seen Pete Davidson and her and they were, I think that's the movie where she giving that nigga. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that shit was trash. After she gave him the number, I turned that shit off. Yeah, I think that's this movie.
I was able to enjoy.
All right, let me see. That's a no-go for us.
Hey, how you feeling?
Yeah, 2 white women on the cover, definitely a no watch for us. Butterfly. Okay, now this looks interesting. August 13th.
Operative that was working with the government, and you know, he had a daughter that he had been separated from for years. She thought he was unalived, and come to find out she working with a damn agency, and you know, pretty much he trying to get her out and get her freed. And I loved it. I binged it pretty much quick, fast, and in a hurry. Then I finally got to watch Trouble Man, and I like this, y'all. I was here for it. Now
Trouble Man and Jackson, a former cop turned Atlanta PI, is hired to find missing R&B star Jahari. His investigation uncovers her Oh, I thought it was a guy. So Jahari is a girl. His investigation uncovers her disappearance is connected to a larger conspiracy, forcing him to question those around him in his own past.
I ain't gonna say it's better than the original. Most times it's not, but and then you know, with some parts that was a little.
Wait, is that Lala?
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
What up, Tamika? Shout out to Tamika's Den. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. She's keeping us updated with the films to watch. Man, Lala, I see Method Man. You know, I support Method Man. and Michael Jai White. Well, Lala, she really, she's like a goddamn needle in my side, man. I just see Lala and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Who is she fucking? Not the same old role. Ain't no range. Lala scored, lowered the score. Oh, man. I ain't got nothing personal against Lala. It's just like, golly. Listen, to all the producers, executive producers, directors, if you got a junkie nigga I can play between 30 and 45. If you got a junkie that you need, just hire me, man. I'll play a junkie in every film, man. If Lala can continue to get roles, hire me to be a junkie. I'll play a junkie in this film. I'll play a junkie in that film. I'll play a junkie in every film. If you want me to play the same role, I'll do that. If Lala can keep a job in Hollywood, I need to go ahead and sign up and just play the same bum ass nigga in every film. All right, Trouble, man. I might give it a hoot, but I don't know, man.
Corny here and there. It was definitely given black exploitation film, but I love the chemistry between Michael Jai White and Method Man. Method Man had me freaking cracking up watching this damn movie. Okay.
See, that's what I like to hear. All right, so I'm gonna check this out then. But this will probably just be something I watch on my own. But if it's good and I can, you know what I'm saying, put a little twist on it, then yeah, I might do a review of it. But she said these two acting good together. I like Method Man as an actor, man. He came a long way.
One, I was loving how sexy he was looking.
All right, yep, we're going to the next one. She talking about niggas looking. We ain't here for all that. We here for the acting, Tamika. We here. She talk about nigga look sexy. We hey, let's keep it PG. All right, the next film, Nobody 2. I ain't seen Nobody 1. Suburban Dad Hutch, a former lethal assassin, is pulled back into his violent past after thwarting a home invasion, setting off a chain of events that unravel secrets about his wife. Let's see what Tamika had to say.
No, Stoke was given the action. It was given the fights. It was given, you don't know who the hell you messing with, and, you know, you come play with me and mine. I'm going to give you a 2-piece biscuit, you know, shakes and desserts and whatever else on the side, and you might be unalive, you know, F around and find out. And I was here for it. I didn't think it was bad. The night always comes. When I tell y'all this lady pissed me the hell off, this was the definition of, you know, privilege. Like, I think that I have the right and the audacity to do whatever the hell I want to do, and I ain't got to answer to nobody. It don't matter if I put, you know, my brother in jeopardy. It don't matter if I put friends and family in jeopardy. It's just all about me and what the hell I want. Mind you,
I could probably get a good rant out of that. I just don't. $25,000 one night, no other. I guess it says no other options. It says risking everything to secure a future for herself and her brother, Lynette, sets out on a dangerous odyssey. First of all, if you going on an odyssey in 2025, you need to reevaluate life, nigga. Odyssey's cut off in 1995. After that, it's just an adventure or a journey. If you're on an odyssey in 2025, you were on drugs. Confronting her own dark past over the course of a propulsive night. Yeah, I don't know if I can watch that. I'd have to watch that with somebody. But Tamika already said in the intro that it's pissing her off. So I could probably get a good rant, but if it's pissing her off, then I know for sure I won't make it far.
Way the movie started off, like I said, I'm not going to give no spoilers, but initially you kind of feeling sorry for this character, and you like, damn, is some mother be like, why some mother acting like this? Why should be and make this?
Wait. Tamika, you running through all these films. Peacemaker. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read this for you guys. I really don't watch the superhero stuff, so I'm not even gonna. This is an hour long, and Tamika, she's summarizing these in like 35, 40 seconds, almost a minute. Tamika be watching some damn films. Tamika is running. I have a hard time watching a couple of them. Tamika's watching the hell out of these damn films. She know all of these. And they talking about August 21st. Like, all of this is coming out within like a week of for each other. She running through these mugs. The Thursday Murder Club, definitely not watching that. We're gonna skip through there. The Paper. Oh, this is the spinoff. September 4th. I didn't watch it though. The documentary crew searches for new subjects, find a dying Midwestern newspaper and its publishers' efforts to revive it using volunteer reporters. What is this on? Peacock. I ain't got Peacock streaming, so I can't watch that. I'm just gonna I'm trying to find something interesting. We just did Highest to Lowest. Brr, brr. Seen and Heard. What is this? No, it's like a documentary. Tamika, did you watch all of these? I commend you because this is a lot of stuff to watch. Downtown Abbey. Gen V. I never watched the first season, so I don't know what the hell is going on there. Here you go, y'all. Reasonable Doubt. Let me see. Black Rabbit. I'm trying to find something that I think. Here we go. Him. Here you go. This Tamika, tell us what Him is about.
I'm very curious to see how this is all going to play out. This, of course, will be in theaters September 19th. I think we're going to see really a big different side of Marlon Wayans. I'm just looking forward to the whole to the whole thing because I don't know which way we going with this. It's a psychological horror. It says body horror. It says horror, and then it says sport, right? But as a young athlete that descends into a world of terror, where he's invited to train with the legendary champion whose charisma curdles into something darker. I'm definitely here for this. I want to know what the hell gonna be going down.
Yeah, I'm with Tamika. Now, this is something I'm gonna watch, but so it comes out on the 19th. I might go to the theater that night and watch it. This does look like something I want to see in theater. If I do, that Sunday night, would you guys want to? See, that's the thing about movies. It comes out on Friday. I don't want to wait too long. So maybe that Sunday when I get back, we could do another little 2-hour live like we did tonight on Him. So Sunday the 21st, we could probably do a live for Him. Because Saturday I'm gonna be out and about. So yeah, we'll check that out. But let me go ahead and get out of here. It's already 12:15. We started a little bit late. I'm Mod.J. This is Tamika Den's channel. Go over there. She does do this. From what I see, Tamika does it like once a month or at least once a quarter. She does give you updates on all the shows that are dropping. I try to do it, but I'm never organized. When I get on here, we just start Googling and y'all throw stuff out. But she's at least organized and she has all of it in order. Gives you the description of it. Me, I try to, I just try to find whatever y'all want to watch, but it's got to be someone interesting for me. But definitely Him. We'll check that out. Beauty and Black drops Thursday. Probably Sunday will be the first episode that I release because I'll be with my parents on Friday when I get off work and they leave Sunday. So I'll probably be in Frankfurt with them, spending the day out there with them before they leave. So we'll try to do Sunday. I'll probably try to do a couple of episodes so we can start dropping the episodes of Beauty and Black. Him, we'll try to do that Sunday the 21st. And yeah, I mean, that's what we got. Matter of fact, let me check real quick before we get out of here. When does the actual copyright expire? Yeah, I like Task. Task is, I think that's going to be pretty good. I think that's going to be good. So it expires in 37 days. So what is 37 days from now? October 15th. So October 15th will be in the clear, and I'll be able to I'll go back to breaking down trailers and stuff. Fuck Stranger Things. They gave me a copyright, so the hell with them. I'll never watch or support them. And if I see a Stranger Thing poster, I ain't gonna knock it down. Netflix, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all just gave me a strike. But yeah, October 15th, we'll get rid of that damn strike. So we got a little bit over a month, 37 days. Subscribe to Tamika Den's channel. Join the Discord, it's pinned in the chat. Support the channel if you like. It's pinned in the chat also. If not, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. Remember, you can run, but you can't hide. Don't drink and drive, and always have a plan. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
You can